Peace, y'all. Yeah, I'm on my holier than thou. I'm on my holier than thou tip. Yeah, make sure y'all get a good look at all with admiration, all my good brothers and sisters of the feather. Yeah, it's gonna be a little loud. I'm out here in Cali. You see them blue skies, helicopters in the air, airplanes flying over, looking at the petrified remains, ruins, and effigy mounds that are called the San Gabriel Mountains. I don't mind. Well, anyway, so there's a challenge that I'm putting out. It's because we we use words and we don't comprehend the totality of using these words. So when you use the word melanin or melanocyte and you look into the details of it, what it is, if someone asks you that, you should be able to show them what it is. You don't use your mouth, man. What is that? What is melanin? Someone would show you. If I say, someone say, "Hey, what's melanin?" I'm gonna tell them melanin is a word they made up to describe the pigmentation on a person's skin, but it really comes from the word melas. So if you're using the word melas, then you know it just means black, dark. So when it comes to just meaning black and dark, what is all this philosophy that we get when we look up the word melanin in melanocyte? Well, when you get down to it, it's going to tell you it's a molecule. What's a molecule? Does a molecule have a definite shape? Huh? Does it literally describe anything that's definite? No, it doesn't. It just says molecule. So when it comes down to these so-called words like melanin and melanocyte, when we just forget that it's just melas, it just means black and dark, that it's not giving any significant expression to what exact ecological potential it has. So if it says, oh yeah, this is in people's hair, it's in your eyeball, the part of your eyeball that's black, and on your other surfaces of things, and just it's molecules. It's no different than the atom. So when they say the atom is in everything, atom follows a pseudo philosophy as well. So when it comes to melanin and melanocyte, they're lying to you and giving you a philosophy, because if you knew the real truth about it, then you would have a different approach. Then you would understand what you can actually use and benefit from it. Then you would get a cognitive decision that comes from you, not coming from a people that are going to tell you that if you look into the sun too much, your eyeballs are going to cause you to go blind. Your retina is going to receive damage. Or if you're in the sun too long, radiation's going to get you. So there's a whole philosophy that follows you when you're dealing with melanin and melanocyte that is a pseudoscience. That's why melanin and melanocyte is fringe science. You can't say that when it comes to keratin. When it comes to keratin, then we're talking about something I can physically show you. It's deeper than that. The strongest color, if melanin is just giving off a black dark, it's just melas, then there's a mistake that is being taken that many who have challenged this approach, haven't quite taken it there. I like the way Brother Sanchez broke down this so-called melanin superhero thing that we've been taught, when it doesn't really give us anything. It's not giving us any pride. Doesn't help us with anything. It's just saying that you have more melanin than someone else. Now, when you say keratin, then you can get into exactly what's going on with the skin. Then you're getting into the actual so-called word that they call science, which I hate. So we'll use the real word. Then you're getting into the biochemistry. You know, then you're getting into the connection to the ecology. But when you're saying melanin and melanocyte, then you're getting into some pseudo philosophy that deals with atoms and radiation and stuff coming to kill you that causes melanoma. Because if you got melanin, if you got melanocyte, you got to deal with melanoma too. So that whole philosophy is pure pale face garbage. So when you're dealing with melanin and melanocyte, you're thinking that, ooh, melanin helps me when I talk about it because I have more melanin than a pale face. You're wrong. It's called keratin. Okay? What you want to do is you want to build up your keratin. You want your keratin to be strong. And that's what it really is. You know, when someone says you get a cut or scar, what happens to your melanin then? What happens to your skin? Well, if you look up melanin, it's not going to give you any explanation for why you get a scab, why it heals up under the scab, why you peel off the scab and now your skin is starting to heal as much as it can heal. Melanin is not going to give you an answer for that. When you look into keratin, it's going to give you the details. It's going to tell you that scab, that's keratin. That's keratin doing what it does. That's keratin interacting with the world around you. When you're dealing with keratin, then you understand the connection between what we call air, oxygen, or when you want to call it CO2s, and the connection that we have with the sun. Everything clicks. And these are the sciences that many people brought out to psychologically mind fuck. So I want everyone to get a defrag and a good rebuke and tell people, hey, when they say melanin, nah, bro, we're talking about keratin, bro. So when it comes to the atom, you know, it follows under that pseudo philosophy. Nah, bro, we're dealing with diatoms. We're dealing with diatoms. We're dealing with the real thing. You can see that on the thumbnail. You know, I'm not going to show you a piece of plaid cloth, have you zooming in it, going back and forth and seeing little fractals dancing back and forth and tell you that that's some damn atoms, or give you a cartoon talking about some electron, protons, and neutrons when I can show you a diatom. Okay? That's it. That's all. Chris Harris and Shawn P are some cowards. I crush them on science. I crush them on meta. I crush them on Coptic. I crush them on the history of Africa. I crush them on the history of America. And now they got a big problem. Everybody want to blackball me now. Cool. Cool. Now that I know I'm under y'all skin like that, you know, I didn't know that wasn't good. So I hope that didn't happen for me. Well, anyway, peace. Things are going good this week, looking real good, man. So hopefully this week I will actually be on Big Dog Philly OG's channel. I saw my good brother Big Dog Philly OG in the building. Big Up Philly, you know. So much is gonna be put out. You know, so y'all enjoy yourselves. Have a wonderful day. Bringing the linguistic information back too, because there's a lie going on about the maroon people that was pushed on Not a Coincidence channel as well. That's a lie. I have the real name for what the maroon, what you call maroons. No matter what story, when you have the original name, then you can get to the original story. Without that original name, you're not going to get to the original story, y'all. Peace.